Hello everyone, Alan Wilburn here with Infinity Downline Review.net, coming here today to share with you about the affiliate marketing video training review that you will gain access to as a member of Infinity Downline. Okay, so let's get right into it. And once again, once you log into your back office, you will go to the video library. You will highlight that video library and you will click on that, and then you will scroll down to the affiliate marketing. Now in affiliate marketing, they have a 5-part series that you will learn and be trained upon affiliate marketing. How to affiliate marketing the right way. There's a wrong way and there's a right way. Folks, I advise you to really pay attention and watch these videos. Okay, this will maximize your business. This will maximize your success. This will change your future. This will change your financial situation tremendously. And this will make your business grow. So let's get right into it. I want to show you the second part of the affiliate marketing business, and just to give you an overview of what you should be expecting to get access to once you become a member of Infinity Downline.
The first method we're going to go over is pay-per-click advertising. The advantage to pay-per-click advertising is you can start getting traffic to your website in about 5 minutes. This traffic will be completely targeted as you're going to choose keywords that are relevant to your site. Now, the first thing I would do is go to Good Keywords and key in fat loss for idiots. As you can see here, we have over 1,000 searches on a related keyword. You also want to maybe change the for, F-O-R, for, like it is on the website. See how it kind of search results we get with that. And then maybe just on fat loss. There should be significantly more for just the fat loss keyword. Now what we're going to do is we're going to target the name of the product, which is fat loss for idiots. And maybe a couple of these out of here. Basically you want to target the keyword that is the name of the product in general. Or if you know the author of the product, you could just target the author's name. Now what we need to do is compile a list of keywords. So what I like to do is open up Notepad and then put my keywords I'm going to use in here. Now I went with fat loss for idiots and fat loss, the numeral for idiots. I also had a look through Good Keywords and picked body fat loss. There are about 300 searches on that. And pick a couple others out of here that we want to target. And that should be enough. We don't want to get too broad with it. Now what you want to do is put in negative keywords. We're talking about Google AdWords here. So what negative keywords are means that if that word is in the key phrase, it won't show. So you don't want things like free or discount or or review or cheap. So you put your negative keywords in like that, because people that are searching like that are probably not going to buy it. Or they're looking for a deal, and they'll just waste your money when they click on your site. Now there are three different kinds of keywords you can use in AdWords. You can use a broad match, which we're showing here, or we can use a phrase match, which is the word enclosed in quotes, like that. What that does is if that phrase appears with other words, it will show. If you have it like this down here, if any of those words show up, it's going to trigger an ad. The other kind of match is an exact match, which is like this. What that means is that exact phrase has to be keyed in there with no words in front of it or behind it for the ad to show. Now what I like to use personally is the phrase match like this. I like to use that because it is more specific than just having one word on there. For instance, if you didn't have the quotes in, like this one, and it said fat loss for idiots, if somebody keys in idiots, your ad's going to show. Or somebody keys in lost, your ad's going to show. That isn't what you want to happen because you're not getting a targeted hit. That's why I like to use this. So if they put in big fat loss for idiots, or fat loss for idiots big, it will still show. So that is, my opinion, is the most effective way to enter your keywords. So just put quotes around them all, and then they're all ready to put into your account. Now the next thing I like to do is write up 2 ads. What you want to do is start with 2 ads, because Google will switch the ads out and rotate them for you, and the one that converts best will show more often. Once you get one that's dominant, you should go and change the ad that isn't showing as often, and then save that, and they will rotate the new ad along with the one that was doing better before. This allows you to constantly improve your ads and your conversions. Now with ads, I always like to start with a headline, and the headline I usually like to start with is the name of the product. So I'd put fat loss for idiots. Now you got to remember, you only have 25 lines in your 25 characters in your first line. So let's count these. So there's 20 there, including the period. So we're fine with that. The second line should be a compelling benefit for them. Now there's the second line of the ad we're going to use. You have 35 characters on the second and third line, so you have to make sure that you try and use as many of those characters as you can. If you're not using most of the characters, then your description, you're not making the best use of the space for your description. Now in the third line, you can continue your thought. You can give it a more benefits, or you can mention a price. Mentioning the price will oftentimes keep people from clicking that aren't looking to buy. So it is a good way to keep the freeloaders from clicking on your ad. It can also detract people from clicking at all. So they might just click on somebody else's ad for the same product and find the website compelling, you end up buying off them. So you want to be careful with your choice there. And there's a third line we're going to use, again outlining some benefits: no low carb diets and instant download. After that, your URL to your site goes down here. And then I'll create one more ad. Now in this case, I'm going to copy the headline, and I'm going to just change it and just change that to the number 4. Like so. And then we'll put in 2 more lines here that outline some different benefits. I'm going to change the first headline slightly before we continued. And I put Fat Loss for Idiots official site because we used Fat Loss for Idiots and it is the official site on there. You don't want to do that for another product like this where it wouldn't be the official site. Okay, and then here's our second ad. 2 lines we put in here. Lose fat or get your money back. Get started today. Instant download. And then the URL again. Now we have our keywords and we have our ads. Now what we need to do is sign into our AdWords account and put everything in there. Now first let's get our quotes around here. Now we'll sign into our AdWords account and get going with that. Now we'll sign into our AdWords account, and on the right here we'll key in keyword targeted to create a new campaign. And then you give your campaign a name. So we're going to call this and then the name of our ad group. If you had a lot of keywords, you'd want to split them into specific groups, but we only have about 5 keywords, so I'm just going to give it any old name. Language we're targeting, English, and we want to click our countries and territories, so click continue. And we want to, normally I target Canada, the United Kingdom, and the United States. These tend to be the best buyers from my experience. Now all we have to do is paste our first ad in here. So just grab line 1, copy, and paste. Oh yeah, we only have, can't do that, we only have 25 characters there. Description line 1. Now the reason I did this in Notepad is because I tend to think about it more when I do it that way. If I come right into AdWords and do it, I seem to rush through it and don't think about it enough, and I don't get as good of a quality of an ad or click-through rate or conversion. So this works for me. If you are comfortable with just keying it straight into AdWords or Overture or whatever you're going to use, feel free to go ahead and do it that way. Key your URL in down here. And there we go. So the first ad's in. Previews your ad here. Now our keywords. You can just go back here and grab all of these. Take the space out of there. And we should also, maybe we'll just also target just plain old fat loss. We may or may not get shown for that depending on our bid for our keywords. Okay. Click Continue. Now what it wants us to do is give it a daily budget. You need to set this to where you're comfortable with having your spending limits set. Now just because you say $10 doesn't mean it'll stop at $10. It takes that average over a month, and you may get slightly over $10 today and slightly less tomorrow, or whatever it is. So we'll set it for $15 just to see here. And now for your maximum bid. Again, you can pick what you're comfortable with bidding here. Ideally, you need to be in the top 8 results to perform really well. As long as you're on the first page, that's the most important thing. So we'll set this at 35. And then we'll view the traffic estimator and see what it tells us. Okay. So it tells us our estimated position. So we're basically in position 4 to 6, so that's just fine. And it's telling us our estimated bid amounts here. Then it's just a summary here, where you can change anything you need to change. And we will save our campaign. Then I like to go back into it here and put in our second ad. So you can click on Add Variations over here, or if you click down here, it will show all of your different areas one underneath the other here. So this allows you to add a new text ad just by clicking there. And then we will put our second ad in here. And the URL is the same. So that's all there is to having the second ad in there. Okay, so we're all set. We have 2 ads running. And we have our keywords all set. So within 5 minutes, our ad should start showing in the sponsored ads area. If you're not sure what that is, if we go to google.com and we type in That Loss for Idiots. And our sponsored links appear here, the first 3 sometimes. You can usually tell what they are because they only have one line here. Sometimes none will show here, sometimes one. And then down the side here. Okay, now our ad still isn't showing up yet. However, this is where it will show up in these sponsored links on the side here and sometimes over here. Now one other thing you're going to want to do is turn off the content network. So click on Fat Loss for Idiots here, which is the name of your campaign. Click there. And then up here, click Edit Campaign Settings. And down here where it says Content Network, uncheck that box. Now the other thing you could do is set your content bids at 2 cents or something. However, the content area is a very low converting part. So you can decide if you want to bid 1 or 2 cents or 3 cents in the content network, or just turn it off. I'll save that. And now our Google campaign is running, our AdWords campaign. What you need to do is sign in a couple of hours and see what's going on. You'll be able to look in here and see what keywords have been displayed, because you'll have impressions on this side and clicks here if you've had any clicks. You'll also have a click-through rate over here. Well, that's it. That is how you use Google AdWords. Our campaign's only been running for about 4 hours, and we made our first sale. Have a look at the images that follow. As you can see from the preceding image, we made a commission of $22, and we spent about $4.42 on clicks and got 5 clicks. That gave us a conversion rate of about 20%. Pretty good.
Okay, folks, let me share with you about the training that you just witnessed, that you just viewed, about affiliate marketing. This is a 5-part series that you have access to, okay, on affiliate marketing once you become a member of Infinity Downline. All right. AdWords are very key to your success. Okay. What you got to understand is, if you can learn how to use AdWords in Google, what you can do is you can place your website, okay? You can place your website at the top of the list. When someone put in keywords, okay, all right, that has to do with the content of your website, okay, your website can be the first site that someone views. Okay, how many times have you went and searched for something, okay, and you looked up something, all right, in a search engine of Google, okay, on Yahoo or Bing or something, pertaining to that matter, and you started right with the first link that you saw, okay, and that's the advantage that AdWords give you. All right, a lot of people don't go to the second and third page. Okay, they don't view those sites on the second and third page. Okay, pretty much about the first 4, the first 6 websites are the ones that get viewed. All right, and that's what's powerful. Also, in the affiliate marketing series, in the training series, you're gonna learn how to link cloak, okay, and redirect. All right, how to redirect your link, okay, to whatever you want to redirect it to your products, to your, pretty much your sales page that you get once you become a member. All right, where you can start just making compounds of income. Okay, also they're gonna teach you in the closing on article marketing. Okay, now article marketing, folks, it's a effective and a free way to get your site listed. Okay, so folks, this is very powerful. This is very unique way. Okay, and they also show you a free way, also a very free, positive way, okay, to basically get your business up and running, get your site out there, where people can start seeing it, where it's getting traffic, and you're generating income. All right, folks, I want to thank you for your time. I thank you for listening. I thank you for letting me share this training on affiliate marketing with you. And I just appreciate your time, and I just want to thank you, and I hope you have a great day.